All right, guys, we are now on to step 3, the tie down, right? So the tie down is a very, very important, and lots of people skip this, and that's why their closing ratio isn't very good, right? This tie down is extremely important. This is where you're going to set the expectations for the meeting. Now, you want to practice this tie down over and over and over and over and over again so you can deliver it very smoothly. But basically, the point of the tie down question is to let the customer know, right, that you are there to help them make a decision today whether or not they are going to move forward with solar. So you're looking for a very specific yes, let's get the process started today, or no, I've learned enough and solar is not a good fit for me. So I'm going to give you an example of the tie down. I do this differently with every customer, right? So this is really something that takes a lot of practice and a lot of finesse. So make sure you practice over and over again. But here's how it goes. So after we do the fact find and qualify, I'll say something like this. Okay, great guys. Well, that sounds good. I have all the information I need, and I'm going to answer all those questions that you just asked me, right, when I do the presentation. But before I start on the presentation, I just want to set the expectations for today's meeting. So I'm going to be very thorough. I'm going to be very detailed today. My goal today is to help you completely understand how solar is going to benefit you and help you decide whether it's right for you and the family. And if that's the case, and it is right for you and you love it, we can start the process and get you signed up today. But if for some reason it's not a good fit, I want you guys to feel comfortable with telling me no as well. That's totally fine. We'll part as friends. I love what I do. But all I'm looking for today is simply a yes, let's move forward, or a no. Does that sound fair to you, Mr. Customer? And then wait and get an answer. So that's one example of how you can do the tie down. That's usually how I do it. There are some different ways. You can do a harder tie down or you can do a softer tie down depending on the customer. But that example I gave you is usually how I do it. And usually they will reply, okay, yes, that's fair, Devin. Sounds good, right? So it's very important that you don't skip that step. It can be scary at times. It could be a little intimidating because you are asking for a yes or a no, so you could feel like you're putting pressure on the customer. But if you deliver it just like I delivered it and you built good rapport, they're going to appreciate it. It's not going to be weird. It's going to be fine. And then you're going to get a yes or a no at the end of this, so you don't have to waste an hour or 2 hours of your time for nothing. So try that out. Practice that. This is something I really want you to make at least 3 videos of yourself doing this and send these videos to your managers so they can assess them and make sure that you're doing it properly.